Hello and welcome to another week with Mirree's Dreamtime messages. Thanks for joining me again for another week, and I hope you got some benefit last week to do with the two cards that we drew out, which was with Dale. Dale was letting us know to really reach deep down within our soul and listen and try and slow down in order to find out more about something that could be hidden there to do with our life purpose that we're trying to bring to the surface. And Dingo was helping us as well, helping us to advance ourselves, letting us know that we're actually making progress. Keep going, trust your instincts. You have a pretty powerful guidance system, spiritual guidance system, so trust in that and have faith, and that you're at a crossroads. So I hope you had a great week uncovering those aspects about yourself, and I hope you got a lot of benefit out of that. So we're still, the week is going to be starting the 21st of February and running until the 27th of February. So I hope, that you were able to also do some journal work last week, as it was a full moon on the 17th. And so now the moon will slowly be shrinking down until we reach another new moon, which will be on the 3rd of March. So there's some interesting information on my social media pages, on particularly Facebook and LinkedIn, where you can find out about the best times to be focusing on your goals and your dreams in relation to the natural cycles of the moon and nature. So just watch out for those action steps that you can take in order to really maximize on the best times to be either writing intentions or taking action towards your dreams, or just letting go or resting, a time for resting. So and just these action steps allow you to go with the flow of nature and the flow of the moon, so that you're not going against anything, and that gives you even it amplifies the results that you want to be able to achieve by when you go with nature and don't go against it. And so just watch out for those tips, and this is in relation to journaling. So because it's always important to write things out, because it makes things more real. So this includes the new moon and the full moon. So there's roughly about 4 different cycles that you can maximize on amplifying your action steps, and which are in relation to your goals and dreams that you want to initiate down the track. So watch out for those that have got the card deck on pre-sale. I'll be releasing a date soon, so please bear with me. And also there's going to be some new cards coming in the mail, so these cards are very important, as these aspects have been highlighted greatly every time that I've done initiations myself. So this is why I'm sending you guys these cards, so you can really start to think in your mind and prepare yourself before these cards are coming about for you. Okay, so let's get to it and see which 2 cards are going to be coming up this week, starting the 21st of February and running until the 27th. The cards will be coming in a box, and also you've got your 85 to 100 page guidebook, and you'll have 33 glossy cards, but there'll be a bonus 3 cards in there as well. And I'll also be going into those 3 cards to let you know about those. But first, look out for the next lot of cards that will be coming in the mail, and they will not be in the card deck. So these are really important, so that you can have a look and really see what you're going to be going through at certain times. You can refer back to those cards once the ones that are bonus ones that are coming in the mail for those that have got theirs on pre-sale, you can go back to those and go, right, that's what I'm really, you know, if one of those cards come up to do from your card deck when it arrives, that's there from the bonus ones, you can really understand what kind of cycle or that you're actually in at that time by utilizing, you know. It could be forgive, a quality that is really going to help you, you know, enhance also during the changes that you're making to do with becoming more and more fulfilled through your purpose, if you haven't yet found it, or you're wanting to grow, you know, make it grow and maximize, you know, the benefits. You know, there's not any benefits to do with yourself but others as well. So let's see which card is coming out this week that's guiding us. So there was 2 cards that came out that time, so I only want 1. I am knowing with Ancestral Our Finches giving us the message, when I have trust and faith in my intuition, I'm naturally guided towards the answers I seek, which makes me strong. So, you know, it's coming back to the guidance system again, but it's about a knowing. Everybody has a knowing about something, and you know, in really needing to trust in that knowing and that inner voice that you have inside. So, Ancestral Our Finches, I am knowing, is listen and trust, because something better is coming, and you know this. You've been working towards this. You've been making spiritual progress, as the dingo was letting us know last week. So it reminds you to listen more, follow the call of your tiny voice, and take time to listen to its valuable messages in order to navigate your way through. Like, this is like also bringing us new opportunities, not only about listening to our inner voice. Like last week, Daya was telling us about the mysteries of our soul and listening to that inner voice, but letting us know that there was something there that, you know, that we were uncovering. Whereas the finches are like, they're on their way, they're guiding us, okay? They're for us to be a success, because there's opportunities out there. We're scouring, we're trying to find these opportunities. So this is really what the finches are about. The finches don't muck about. They only survive for like 3 to 5 years in the wild, so they're always in a constant motion. And I know this because I've been studying these small little birds for many years. You know, they are my guides in everything that I do. My little finches, my little zebra finches. So in order to be a success, a focus needs to evolve inside of you that will show you an important aspect of your spirituality that you were previously unaware of before. Allow this focus to be the change you're currently seeking at this time. So it's really about focusing on that change and focusing on these opportunities and focusing on yourself, you know, and the evolvement of this focus. When you can focus, things happen pretty quickly. You know, it doesn't take long, especially when it's in line with you and what you're doing. In order to make a change, you need quiet time and space within your house, so that you can, this is the action step for this week to do with the finches, that you need to, you need to make some space within your house so that you can begin to bring in the new changes you want to make within your life. If you're trying to change a certain area in your life and you're not allowing the room for it to come in, then it has no proper foundation for it to evolve. It's always best that you initiate a change, even if it's only small, rather than letting a change get forced upon you. And so there are always certain areas that need a lot more work than others. All it takes is a small amount of dedicated time every day, every week, or every month to start the ball rolling. So allow the finches to guide you back to your inner knowing, back to your senses. Allow them to bring you the spiritual guidance you are needing right now. The negative could be you're unwilling, you're doubtful, you're stressing. So the positive is about change. You know, that's how you can make these things happen is through change. You know, deciding and then making the steps towards this change, and so on and so forth. Focus is a positive one there, as well as being successful. These are the qualities that require you to be a success and what you're trying to strive for. So remember that with what the finches are telling us. And these little finches, they're very cheeky birds as well. But I've had mine for a very long time, so you don't normally see that cheekiness straight up. Unlike the cockatoos in the background. We know how cheeky they are, and that's part of their personality. Now, the next card that we pulled out, gee whiz, is with Resting Rainbow Serpent. I am resting, and when I focus on myself and allow my spirit to rest, I'm recharging and revitalizing my spiritual energy, which connects to the very heart of my culture. So, you know, it's important to have some downtime during this time when you're feeling very ambitious and driven towards your purpose in life, especially if you're still wanting to find that out. So, you know, the purpose of the rainbow serpent in Aboriginal culture is a powerful creator being that created all the rivers and landscapes and ceremonies for our people to follow and learn the ways of the land. It is the giver of life and creates powerful meeting places for people and families to come together. It is a major inspiration and source of life, and it is so many things to so many in our culture. And it is also the most popular spiritual figure in the world, believe it or not. So the guidance for you this week is it's time to go into that special place within nature to revitalize and recharge your spirit. There's sacred sites across Australia that, you know, has this ability to do that, and also other areas within nature that can recharge your vital life force. Trees are really great for doing that as well. Meditate on, you can, an action step that you can do this week is to meditate on this image that contains the sacred spiral of life, which has powerful healing and transformative properties within the added with also the added benefit of the raw and untapped energy of the rainbow colors and serpent. Use this energy to rejuvenate your sacred spirit. Place this image somewhere like a prayer or meditation table to have your wishes and prayers listened to. A place of spiritual refuge where the energy of the rainbow serpent resides with all its healing colors of the land from which it created. I have this special image also on my meditation table, and so I really love it and the benefits that it gives me all the time, always. You know, it's a major source of my artworks, and actually the Dreamtime card deck was actually going to be called the Rainbow Serpent deck, but I actually changed the name of it. So the rainbow serpent symbolizes recuperation, resting place, wishes answered, flowing waters and streams, family protection, blessings from above, healing colors of the land, secrets of creation, and honoring the land. So this is such a beautiful card to get this week, and you know, especially paired with the owl finches. You know, these are the two cards that we pulled out this week with Ancestral Owl Finches. I am knowing, letting us know you always know the answers inside, and that, you know, it's really important for you to have a focus this week that's slowly evolving. Allow it to evolve over time. And nurture this focus inside of you in order for you to get the results that you're seeking, and in order for this to be a success, what you're striving towards. And it's important also to, you know, spend some time resting, as we got the Resting Rainbow Serpent card, I am resting. And it's also allowing ourselves to have the Finches was letting us know to make sure there's that room that you're making for the change to come in, and it's actually very interesting, because the resting rainbow serpent there, because it's also allowing ourselves to update our spiritual practice, or make some more time for our spiritual practice in order to do with resting and meditation along those lines, but also having more time for that connection to nature. It could be a number of number of those things, or just one of those things that sticks out for you. So look out this week for these two images that I'm going to be featuring on my social media channels. Don't forget to hit the bell button so that you can be notified every time that I upload a video. And if you haven't subscribed already, I upload these every Sunday so that you can get a flying start to your week and understand, and have more, meaning and purpose to your week when you can have the spiritual guidance from the Dreamtime animals. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.